Oh dear. Customers also viewed the military folding shovel and a fucking big knife.
God, Jesus Christ, didn't they? That's Diddy. It's tiny.
Customers also bought heel grips.
And sandwich bags. There we are.
Oh, brilliant. Right, I'm going to disappear, get a drink, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes, if that's all right.
2 dozen ping pong balls. Totally unrelated shit. It's great.
I love it.
Dum dum, beetle dum dum, beetle dum dum, beetle dum dum. There was a turtle by the name of Bert, and Bert the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and covered, ducked and covered.
He did what we all must learn to do. You
and you
and you
and you, duck and cover.
Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover.
There we go. What a superb way to start.
Duck and cover.
Why not? Why not? Anyway, hello everyone. Hello everyone in the chat room. It's Shonky Lab again, yes. This week, I'm joined by my guest producer, the only man that I have left to spoon during the apocalypse. It's Mr. Darren Barnard.
Hello? Are you the little spoon or the big spoon?
I think I'd have to be the little spoon. There's no way I'm going to be the big spoon.
Yeah.
It'd be
I could cuddle you in these arms, and that's fine.
It'll be like me trying to cuddle a tree. That's not going to happen, is it? It just looks weird.
No. It would feel weird.
Well, yeah.
Is that a flint in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me?
Be like a koala bear on your back.
Yeah, it will. It'd be like a big Elton rucksack. That's what it will be.
Like Yoda.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we'll go running and jumping over fucking logs and stuff. And yeah.
Anyway,
where are we going with this?
I don't know. The idea of today's episode is the bomb has dropped, and we are in the apocalypse. Now, we've done this before with the zombie apocalypse when we very first started Shonky Lab. But it's my idea, and I just wanted to bring it back again. So, 4 years later, here we are again, doing pretty much the same thing, but sod it, I don't care. Let's do it again. Let's have a bit of fun with this.
You know what, Elton? I don't care either.
Good.
So there we go. That makes 2 of us.
Good man. Thank you to everyone who's joining us in the chat room at the moment. We've got that open at mixler.com/RogueTwoMedia. If you want to join us in there, or if you want to Skype in or anything like that, then, just let us know. Yeah, it's fine. Join in.
Yep.
Open your Amazon wish lists, because that's what we're going to be going through. We're going to try and protect ourselves using the magic of the Amazon wish list.
I have said wish list here. And just so that listeners know, if you're actually on the chat group, I will be attempting my best. I'll be attempting to put links to every bit of equipment that I mention into the actual chat group, so people can actually see what I'm talking about.
Right, I'm going to bring mine up as well on the computer to do that as well.
Yep.
Might as well. Because you never know, they might actually need it.
They might, yes.
Yeah.
It's it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all fun until someone loses an eye.
or their skin.
Or their skin, which they probably will do in an apocalypse.
Yeah.
So
So have you seen this site? It's called nuclearsecurity.com.
No, I haven't.
No, it's Nuke Map, and you can pretty much drop a nuke anywhere in the world.
Sorry, I have. Yes,
I've
got it. I've actually got a link to it on my browser in work. And, just for shits and giggles, I go on there every once in a while when I kind of lose faith in the human race.
Just drop one.
Exactly, that as well. But I target London Wall. I drop a bomb right over my work. Airburst. I try that. Or ground zero, as in letting it hit the dirt and seeing how it goes, and laugh manically to myself as I imagine all those rather rude individuals that I'm losing my temper with burning.
Yes,
but there you are.
It's a thing of beauty, isn't it? It really is.
It is. Yeah, of terrible, horrific beauty.
Yeah, I found this a little while ago when I had this idea of re-bringing this episode back, and I was looking about see if I could work out how far a nuclear explosion would come along, and I found this nuke map, and I instantly dropped the biggest bomb, the Tsar bomb.
Yeah, it's the Tsar bomb.
Oh, yeah. Tsar bomb. Sorry. It's 100 megaton. I dropped it on the centre of London, as you do, because that's pretty much where they'd strike.
Just to let people know, the actual Tsar bomb is the biggest weapon that we know of that the Russians have actually tried to develop. So it's even bigger than the biggest weapon that the US actually has.
Oh goodness, yes.
Yeah, it's the biggest. It's the biggest one on that roster.
There is a bomb called Dong Feng as well.
It's a bomb called Dong.
Dong Feng.
We got destroyed by a giant dong.
Yeah. Well, we got the Tsar bomb. There's two types of Tsar bomb. There's 100 megaton and the 50 megaton, which is reasonably big.
Yeah.
The next one down is Castle Bravo, the US's biggest bomb that they've tested, which is 15 megaton. So, flipping hell, man, that's huge anyway.
That is.
Ivy Mike. Then we have the W53. Who the fuck names these things? And then you have Dong Feng. It's China's current bomb. Wow. Oh, you got Dong Feng 4 as well. Shit, there's loads of Dong Fengs.
There's loads of dongs. It's just full of dongs, man.
Yeah, so you can drop any one of these bombs onto any target you want. It's not actual real war games or anything like that, so please don't think that you're actually going to be doing it. You're not going to
exactly.
Google saying, would you like to play a game or anything
like that. And if
it
does, you just say, chess, please. No, not thermonuclear war, okay? Look what happened to Matthew Broderick, or almost what happened to Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, like a tongue twister. Matthew Broderick. There we go.
Well, I dropped this Tsar bomb on London.
Yeah.
And I've put it up in the Facebook group on facebook.com/groups/Shonky Lab. And I put the site up there, and then I also, in the comments, I put what I found when I dropped this massive bomb. And you have certain radiuses that come out from this bomb. And the thermal radiation nucleus, I think it's 3rd-degree burns you'll get from this, just stops down the road from my village.
Does it take out like any sort of shops that you've been shortchanged by, or or something? Does it mess up someone's garden that you don't like?
It takes out the pub down the road.
Do they overcharge? Is it flat beer?
No, it doesn't take out the pub. We could go to the pub. We're fine in the pub.
Is it called the Winchester?
No.
Is that where we're going so we can wait for it all to blow over?
It takes out the expensive pub, which is really a shame. Really is a shame. But the next one along, it doesn't take that out. So we're good. We can all pop along there to the pub. So
excellent.
That's good. But yeah,
you can have an Apoca beer.
Oh, Jesus. Oh dear. Yeah, it's quite scary on how far that is away from the centre of London and how far that reaches.
Yep, indeed. And of course, the after effects are even scarier.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah.
At least in the initial explosion, if you're caught in it, then that's it. You are vaporized within an instant. Whereas if you survive, then there's all kinds of fallout effects and stuff like that. Although there are places in Britain that are actually fallout proof. They're called nuclear cloves, and it's because of their shape geographically. What happens is the fallout just passes straight over them. There's like places in Wales. In fact, there's a story that was written based upon that sort of geographical location.
So it wouldn't actually drop down; it'd just fly over the top.
Exactly. The water supply would still be infected because it comes down from the mountains and that. But there's a book called Z for Zachariah. They recently made a film, a Hollywood film, but to tell you the truth, it's only Z for Zachariah in name. They've gone and changed the story. The story is about a young girl who is sort of like she's the only one left in this village. Mum and dad and everybody have gone off to search for other survivors and never come back, and she's the only one left alive. And then one day she sees someone walk over the crest of a hill in one of those in a radiation suit, and it's what happens from that point. And it's a bloody. The BBC did a really, really good adaptation of it. I think it was about 25 years ago. Yeah. If you look on YouTube for Z for Zachariah, you'll see the entire performance on there. I think it was Anthony Andrews played the guy called Mr. Loomis, who's the mysterious stranger that appears on the crest of the hill.
Cool.
And it's brilliant. It's really, really good. Right. Really good.
I'd like to say you're almost obsessed with the fallout and post-apocalyptic films as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm very my big thing is post-apocalyptic fiction. I mean, I like science fiction stuff like this. I think it's got something to do with how human beings would cope in a situation like that. I like to see, there's a variation on it. I like seeing when people do something interesting with that kind of setting as well. Mm-hmm. It's just that whole thing of stuff that we know is familiar, suddenly becoming unfamiliar. So say like you have a post-apocalyptic story that's set 100 years after sort of like the bombs have fallen, and the society that's kind of growing up inside, say like a great big complex underground, comes out and has to explore. And they come across things like New York or something like this, but the whole place has changed. Even though it's very familiar, suddenly the place isn't the same place that we left before the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And it becomes this mysterious area. So everything becomes new again. And I like that. I like that air of discovery and seeing what's happened.
Yeah, I find it cool. Is Mad Max post-apocalyptic?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. It's the first Mad Max film is pre-apocalyptic. It's before, the war takes place, because in Mad Max 2, they actually explain that everything fell apart after that. It basically, the original Mad Max film it takes place just before everything finally, it's on the brink of going civilization. Yeah. So, you can just see it in the whole entire film. It's the whole air of it is just everything is breaking down. Cool. And then Mad Max 2 is post that.
Yeah, I haven't seen them for such a long time. Steve Bob in the chat room, he said that there's a film documentary called Trinity and Beyond about a nuclear bomb testing program, starting with the US nuclear program history and covering the Tsar bomb. It's also narrated by William Shatner.
Oh my word! I'm so onto that.
It's available on Daily Motion.
But it's worth getting a better quality version. I might actually look that up, especially if it's William Shatner talking about bombs. I mean, what are we going to have next? The fallout effects discussed by Brian Blessed. I mean, come on. That's what we need. We want that. That's the documentary we deserve. That really is.
It's Morgan Freeman, surely. Morgan Freeman for everything, isn't it?
Oh, it should be. Yeah. Like a Twinkie.
Oh, jeez. I'm going to have to actually look that up later on. I will put that on the wish list at some point. That's cool.
Brilliant.
So, okay. With nuclear, have you got any plans for what would happen? This is all hypothetical. Same as like with the zombie apocalypse, what would you do? Where would you go? Who would you see? Who would you find? Okay, imagine you've been round my house for karaoke.
Yeah.
and it's gone off and we've woken up and that's it. It's all over. What the hell do we do?
What the hell do we do?
Yeah.
Okay. What, from your village, you mean?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Cause I know where I'd go if I was in work. I've already planned this out.
Oh, go on. Yeah. Go for that.
Yeah. I work on London Wall.
So you're brown bread then, surely.
No. Hold on. No. If I survive that, okay. If I survive the initial blast, okay. If we manage to get rid of that, because we've got lots of underground stuff where I work. You can actually go between buildings. You don't even have to go outside for most of the part that I'm in. I can get from about 4 or 5 different buildings just by going underground. Okay, so I'd never have to venture outside with this. So imagine that I do actually survive the blast. If I'm going to go anywhere, there's a place that's I think it's the Bank of England Museum. Mm-hmm. That building is fortified. It really is. It's just every single inch of it is concrete, and there's hardly any windows in it apart from the upstairs.
Yeah.
So there's no chance of anybody breaking any windows to get in. And the doors are pretty hefty as well on this thing.
Right.
You could literally run a bus into it and it wouldn't get through. And even if they did get through the door, there's an actual lip that you have to step over. So it's not like you're running straight through a door. You'd actually probably trip up on the lip.
Gotcha.
And it causes a good strategy in any sort of situation like that where you're facing a horde, get them in a bottleneck, which is, you've seen it in films like 300, where the Spartans choose a bottleneck to actually take on the Persians, and that would be your bottleneck.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how many are coming at you, you're only having to face down maybe 1 or 2 at a time.
Your only worry would be if Jeremy Irons wanted to break in. And he would be able to do it because we've seen him do that in Die Hard 3. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Then I would be screwed. If it turned out that Lord Humongous was actually Jeremy Irons, yeah. I'm, of course, talking of Lord Humongous from Mad Max 2.
Yeah.
Yep. That finely attired S&M gentleman with the big ski mask on.
Oh, yep. God, they're all S&M, though, aren't they? Surely. Who's the other chap in that one as well? I've seen him in loads of other films.
He was also in what is it? He was in Commando.
Oh, he was.
I can't remember his bloody name now.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
He was Bennett. Yeah, let off steam, Bennett. So yeah, he was Bennett in Commando.
My skin is falling off my bones.
So he was in there. He was also in Inner Space as the henchman with the interchangeable hand.
Oh shit! Was that him?
That was him as well.
Flipping out, he used to scare me.
His name's on the tip of me bloody tongue.
Well, he's that guy, isn't he?
Yes.
He's one of them. That guys.
He was Lord Humongous's right hand man.
Fucking hell.
He was his enforcer. Pretty terrifying looking bloke. Oh, actually, he also played the same character in Weird Science because they engineer a situation in that. Just so everybody knows, Weird Science is about 2 blokes who create a woman from a computer simulation. Kelly LeBrock.
Yep.
And she's got magical powers. And so she engineers a situation where the house gets raided by these mutants from the wasteland. And the chief guy is the guy from Mad Max 2. It's the actual actor. I think he's in the same outfit and everything.
Oh, excellent. Oh, see, that's another film I haven't seen for donkey's years.
Yeah. Weird Science. I love that film. I just absolutely brilliant.
I always remember
it to death.
The bra on the head and the rocket that they forget to put the Barbie doll in, and so they get a rocket coming through the middle of the house.
It's a missile. It's actually a nuclear missile. I think it's a Minuteman. missile, and it comes up through the floorboards in the kitchen.
Oh, blimey. Okay.
See, it's brought us round to nuclear destruction again. See, it's nicely brought us back again. There we go.
Well done, Weird Science.
Yep.
Right, okay. So how would you want to tackle this? Because where I used to work at the hospital up in Cambridge, it was very much like what you have there. It was all underground, all concrete, no windows. And I thought that was a perfect place just to hide out.
By the way, Steve Bob has just revealed the name of the guy. It's Vernon Wells. That's it. And Mr. Pie Man has said he was in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
As well. So not that I watched the Power Rangers that much, but
is that one of their TV films?
I think it must be. It's one of the specials.
Right.
But anyway, yes. Moving on. Thank you very much for that, guys. So yes, sorry, Cog. In the hospital you were in.
Yeah, it was a good place to get from one place to another. You're all underground. It's all got rat runs and everything like that. It's all concrete. You got no worries about it's just full of concrete, which is what you want. Either concrete or water. You want vast amount of water really between you and this bomb going off.
Concrete is the thing you really need in a situation like that for a good fallout shelter. Concrete is, that's going to stop the radiation from getting in.
Yeah.
So you need a good concrete based base.
Yeah. So are there any? Okay, imagine, right, because it's going to be kicking off in England now because of this situation. You're going to have people looting. You're going to have people panicking and maybe panic buying carrots at the local co-op. Shit, man. Do you remember that Facebook thing where, let's all just go panic buy carrots? Fucking hell, that just popped in my head. Shit. Anyway, you're going to have... it's going to be going bonkers over in England when this kicks off.
Yes, it is.
Where would you avoid? Would you avoid going to cities or open areas or what?
I would have. I mean, apart from that building that I said there, let's see. It's probably good to avoid cities to begin with, because things are going to get looted straight away there. You're not really going to find anything. What you need to be in places like Thetford, where you've got big industrial estates,
right?
Stuff like that. So then you could raid the warehouses there, and maybe even fortify one of those warehouses to help you see out the apocalypse. I mean, it does depend on where that is. If it's near any RAF bases, then you might as well forget it, because they're going to get hit.
Yeah.
By whatever, armament's being chucked at us. So I don't know. It's trying to find a place that's further enough away from any military installations.
Yeah. Oh, like water towers and such like that, I suppose.
Well, there are ways around the water situation.
Oh, okay.
Actually, just going to the Amazon list. I'm not sure how good they are with radiation, these things, but for generally contaminated water, like say puddles of water on the floor, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a LifeStraw?
No, but I'm going to be putting that onto my list right now.
Let me just put this thing up. What it is, it's you suck water through one end, and what it does is it filters out any impurities.
Wow.
Within it. Let's see. Here we go. It removes a minimum of 99.999999999% of waterborne bacteria.
Yeah.
Removes 99.9% of waterborne parasites. Filters a minimum of 1,000 litres. That's 264 gallons. And it's tiny. Its width is 2.5 centimetres. Length is 22.5 centimetres, and it's ultralight and weighs only 56 grams.
Oh, excellent.
So if you're out in the field, say if you go out and you're going scouting, that sort of thing, this is the sort of thing you want to take with you.
So you can just drop your water bottle into a stream and then put this and drink through this straw, and then you're pretty much certain you're going to be fine.
I'm pretty sure that's the way it should work. So they're pretty good for that. I'm not sure how effective they are at filtering out radiation, as I say. It's probably not that good, but for anything else, any sort of like water in puddles or patches on the floor, or, you find a guttering or anything like that, then I should imagine this is probably pretty good. Let me put that on the chat group.
I'm adding that to my wish list right now.
There we go. That's it there. So if you just click on that link, it should come up with the LifeStraw. There it is, the LifeStraw.
Yeah. Just for note on anyone looking at my Amazon, I have a wish list. I have Amanda Prezzies, I have Jacob Prezzies, Kimi Prezzies, and Apocalypse list.
This is great.
Oh, this right. Okay, so that's added to my Apocalypse list and not to Kimi Prezzies.
So that's the first thing. Now, I reckon you could actually probably get a good bunch of supplies together for the Apocalypse for around about between 500 and £1,000, and I think you'd be all right.
Right. Okay.
Looking at it now, it's probably less than 500 actually.
Right.
Looking at what I've got here.
Half of my stuff is over 500, I reckon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you see, I've gone for the basic carrying gear, stuff you can that's portable for you. Tiny stuff. Good sort of, if you're on the move.
Did you find the radiation shield hazmat suit? I found the NBC Mark 1 to Mark 3 British Army surplus nuclear biological chemical warfare suit, which is olive green and vacuum packed, and it comes lined in charcoal. Okay.
So it's got charcoal lining on it. It also covers up any scent from your body as well, so you can't be tracked by animals.
Right.
And they do actually recommend this for hunting. I should just put that up.
I think I've got that on the customers also viewed.
Have you?
Yeah. What I'll do, I'll drop my one in there into the chat room. Here we go. Right. Here's my one from the chat room.
There we go.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'll put mine on there as well. Right. So you can have a look at that one there.
Mine is a full body suit, biological protection suit, medium, and it's got radiation shield technologies.
Oh, man, that looks cooler than the one I've got.
Now, mine is...
Now, you see, yours is well expensive, but take a look at mine. Mine's 20 quid.
Well, I'm thinking Amazon ain't going to really... They might... Let's think of this as we have a black card on this. We can just put our black card. We're celebrities now. Sod it. And,
okay, so we can buy anything we like.
Yeah, anything we like. And they're going to drone it out to us. Which I'm hoping that Amazon will still have the drones running during the apocalypse. I think it'd be a fucking damning insight for them not to have them running during the apocalypse.
Well, they'd have to make sure, if they were going to have drones and they were going to send them off, they would have to make sure that these things were well shielded while the attack is going on. Right? Because with the electronic pulse that goes off the magnetic pulse, takes out all electronics. That's it. You can't use them. They become totally useless.
Yeah. It fries everything, doesn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. Which is why the MOD have things like shielded computers and stuff like this. Yeah. So that in the event of an attack, their systems are still up and running.
Yeah.
In fact, sorry, go on.
This suit is £2,459.
And it looks cooler than the one I picked.
Yeah.
But mine's only 20 quid, so it's like...
Oh, fuck. Yours is... it's 20 quid, yeah.
It does say... Does it say nuclear in the actual title? I think it does on mine.
Well, there's 3 left in stock. It may arrive after Christmas, though.
Yeah, indeed. So let's see, your one. Your one looks so much cooler than the one I've got, though. I'd take yours over mine any day. Yours just looks really, really cool.
Oh,
mine's just like
there's a review. Hang on. Right. Let me find the reviews. Oh, it says, where did everyone go? What does that mean, you idiot? Was this review helpful? Yes, it was. Okay, right. So we got our suit sorted then. You've got green. I've got black. We're poodling along in
right, hold on. Yeah, Pie Man has just written, the customers who bought this also bought bit on those suits does hint at scary survivalists.
Oh,
so
brilliant.
should we have a quick look and see what else they bought?
Yeah.
Who bought this? Oh, yeah, there's a nice selection of very dodgy looking gas masks.
Yep, chemical warfare masks, hazmat suits.
Speaking of which, going back to my list.
Go on.
Okay, because of course having an NBC suit is one thing, but you also need a respirator. So I found this for £30. Here we go. Let's just take that. And I think it looks cool anyway. This, and it's only £30. No, it's not a cosplay item. It's actually a full-on gas mask. So have a look at that.
Oh, okay, cool. And it's
SJL.
£30.
It's £30. You have to buy the scrubbers for it, the filters and everything. But you can see if you look at the picture, the middle picture that it's got down the side, it's actually got rubber seals around the face.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
So your face is completely sealed within that unit. So there's nothing getting in around the side. There's no nuclear fallout or anything getting through there.
That means we have to have a shave before we put this on.
Yeah, probably. But then you've got your hood over the top of it, so it's stopping it from getting through there anyway.
Yeah, it clips into the face mask, doesn't it? It's almost like a Cobra Commander one. That is a really cool looking one, actually. I like that.
Now, of course, if you've got your NBC suit and you've got your respirator, right, you still need to find out where the pockets of radiation are, okay? And I have just the thing for that. For the princely sum of $125.95, you can buy the Radex RD1 1503 Plus Geiger counter. £125 buys you the ability to be able to detect pockets of radiation. And I'll just put this out now. And it's not like the old style Geiger counters. No, this is just this small handheld device. And it's no bigger than an iPod.
Do you know what? It looks like a Game Boy or a central heating unit, doesn't it? It
certainly does.
Because I've got it in the most frequently viewed items from my hazmat suit.
I don't know if you can see this. There on the actual page itself, there is a picture of a young woman holding this outside a nuclear power station. She's actually testing it nearby. And there's another picture of a person in what looks like another a suit, an outfit, a full protective suit, actually holding up against a building. The very bottom picture.
I've seen that, yeah. There's also, in the middle picture, depicts children at a playground holding their Geiger counter.
Let's see how much background radiation there is here, shall we?
Smiling happily as they melt from the inside.
Indeed.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, okay, what else? What else can we buy with that then? Okay,
so you've got your biological suit, okay? You've got your respirator, okay? And you've got your Geiger counter. All right? So what else would you possibly need while you're out there? Okay, so we're talking tools, okay?
Yeah.
We're talking maybe something nice and light that has multifunction, because multifunction will be, I think, a key element to your equipment. So I think I found something rather neat. It's the Ultra Good Outdoor Survival Multifunctional Watch. Okay. Now, you might think to yourself, multifunctional watch, what has it got, like a stopwatch on it? Does it got a calculator, that kind of thing? No, it's got other stuff. In fact, let me tell you what it's got. It's got a full survival kit on it. Okay, so not only is it a watch, but it's a survival kit. It's got It's got the bracelet. It's got a rope on it that comes out of it. It's got a whistle. It's got a compass, fire starting kit, and they use it and it's got a first aid kit as well.
Right.
For hiking, rock climbing, camping, and camping first aid kit. Green Army. Some of the descriptions are rather strange. Let me just get the link for that. Here you go.
Yeah, I need to see this one.
There you go. It's just a simple watch, and the actual bracelet around the outside is actually a climbing rope.
Oh, cool, man.
Yep, and it's got a compass on it.
That's cool.
Hold on, what's this? Right, the Profanabard himself. Hello, Scott. Has actually put something up here. Total Gardener, petrol long reach multifunction 5-in-1 gardening tool. What? For all that post-apocalyptic gardening and hedge cutting you've got to do, of course.
Holy crap.
Yep.
It comes with an extension pole as well.
Just for anybody that's actually not looking at the links, the watch that I've just mentioned, the survival kit, is only £7.29.
Do you know what? I'm tempted just to buy that anyway.
So am I. I've got this Batman fixation. It's that having that utility belt thing going on. You know?
I do like the look of that.
But there you go. It's a nice little tool you can take with you for various things. And like I say, you know, multifunction is always a good thing.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to show you a couple of things. First off, I went for the hazmat suit, which you've already seen. I also found the opposite end of that scale. And it is protective coveralls. They're breathable, lightweight, and they come with a free fridge magnet as well.
Do they now?
Yeah, which I thought was excellent.
Well, I see why that is, because, you know, and I mean, this has been scientifically proven now, according to the that coaster that came with the Indiana Jones box set.
Oh yeah, the one that everyone denies apart from me.
Yeah, in that, you know, you've got this scene where Harrison Ford gets inside the fridge to protect himself from a nuclear blast. Okay, well, that's what it's for. So before you get in, you can stick your fridge magnet on there. You know, if you've got any like receipts or anything from pre-apocalypse that you want to save just in case society starts up and you need to put in an expenses claim, there you go.
A family photo, maybe.
Yeah, family photo. Yeah. Or I experienced the apocalypse and all I got was this stupid fridge magnet. That kind of thing, you know.
One thing that did worry me on here, though, I did find a family pack of genuine potassium radiation blocking tablets.
Really?
Yeah, £80 worth. Right, let me find the link. I'll drop them in there. I'm not saying take these or anything like that. So please, if you start guzzling these, then that is your own fault. Don't be silly. Judge, listen to me. It wasn't my fault. They didn't listen to me. But yeah, these are radiation tablets.
Blimey.
And you can get them on Amazon.
Again, you see?
There's 2 left in stock. And once again, it's not on Prime.
That's a bit shit. I mean, whatever the apocalypse is impending, you know, it's like going to happen in 4 hours. And you need these tablets quite desperately.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, where's my 2-hour delivery? What's going on?
But while I was searching for them, I just happened across, I was just looking for pills, wondering what crazy pills you could buy on here. And there are some natural tanning pills. Not you'd need them after the heat wave.
Exactly. I think you'll be burnt. You know, you'll be a bit crispy anyway.
But there is bronze with or without the sun for a healthy, safe tan. Made in the UK, 90 tablets.
Yeah, sure.
Once the sun's blocked out, you may need these though.
Yeah.
That healthy glow.
Well, talking of sun, the Profanabard, I think it was the Profanabard. Let's see. sorry, no, Pieman.
Yep.
Pieman has he's pointed out that you're going to need some sort of power supply for some things.
Yes.
Okay. So say if you've got equipment that needs to be charged or anything like that. Well, if you look on the chat group, he's actually put up a link for a solar powered phone charger. And I'm pretty sure it does other stuff as well. So it can charge other things with USB cables. I mean, look at that.
Oh, that's cool, man.
That's really good.
Oh, I like that.
$49.99. See, the apocalypse on a budget. This is what this is.
Look at that last photo as well. He's got it down his rucksack.
Yeah, he's got it on the back of rucksack. You can have that on your pack, charging your lightsaber or anything like that. Your laser gun, because we will all have laser guns. I've played Fallout. I know they exist.
Yep.
You know, so I'm well trained. But no, that is pretty fucking neat. I've got to say. And it's no bigger. When it folds away, it's no bigger than a copy of the National Geographic.
Oh, man. See, now I start looking at this stuff. It's all gadgets that I want.
It is, isn't it? It's, you know, it's that Batman fantasy. That's what it is. And it's got USB chargers on it as well for fucking things.
I found an on-light LED light for camping. And it's a USB light bulb.
And it's waterproof as well, this thing.
Oh, man.
That is everything you want in a charger, isn't it?
Yeah, that is great.
That's good stuff.
That's not going on my apocalypse list. That is going on my wish list.
I want that for Christmas.
Yeah. And that's only 50 quid as well.
The Pravana Bard asks, would they deliver them to a local locker or a local bunker? How about that?
Have you seen the bunkers that it's pretty much America, isn't it? They go bunker crazy because they got all that land that they can dig down into.
Yes.
I'd love to put one in my back garden. I've got room for it in the back garden, but I don't think I'll be able to get the diggers up there for some reason.
But you'd need planning permission. Although screw that, you know, in the event of a war.
Yeah, but once it's dug, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah. Like the one out of, has anyone seen 10 Cloverfield Lane? I'm not going to give anything away from that.
I have, yes. I really enjoyed that film. I thought John Goodman is fantastic in that film.
Oh, yeah. It just his mannerisms and silly little things that he does through it. I think it's a brilliant film. But that sort of fallout shelter, that's a cracking place.
That is, that whole thing. But speaking of shelters, right, now, when you're out in the field, okay, you're out scouting, and it gets a bit dark, and you think to yourself, right, I need to set up some kind of shelter. I'm not near any buildings I can go into, so I'm going to have to hide myself away and keep myself warm, you know, keep myself all kind of cozy. So this is when, for the princely sum of £6.07, if I can get my bloody mouse working, there we go, you can buy the 10 flyer emergency tent tube survival camping shelter. You can get one of these things. Okay. Let me just show you this. Okay. And again, this folds down. It looks like when it's actually in its container, it looks like you've gone out and bought one of those, you know, the temporary barbecues you can get from petrol stations.
Yeah.
It looks a bit like that to begin with. Let me just copy this. There we go. Bang.
Them temporary barbecues that you can cook about 4 sausages on.
That's right. Now,
and then by the time they're cooked, there's no heat left to cook the burgers in.
Just take a quick butchers at this, right?
Right, okay, got the link. Wow, it's just like Bako foil.
It is, but that's how it should be. So there, it keeps the warmth in.
Cool.
And that would fold down. That would go into your backpack. Not a problem. You'd be in your suit anyway, but you know,
that's not bad for £6.
That's great.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Doreen's actually just pointed out that her and Pieman and also the Professor are at a bit of a disadvantage where solar power is concerned because they all live in Scotland.
Oh, so, no.
It's always cloudy.
We might be heading up there, crying out loud. You better get it ready for us.
That's great stuff. And
the Pravanabard, have you seen the link that he put there saying, about just going to leave this here?
Let's have a look at the bunkers.
It's called, for anyone not in the chat room and listening to this later, it's called risingbunkers.com. And I've had a quick scan of it, and it says America's largest bunker manufacturer. The only company that handles every aspect of the project in-house. Engineering, manufacturing, delivery, installation. Oh man, some of these just look crazy. There's ones with snooker tables in there.
Yeah. Do you know what? My computer is so staggered by disbelief that it's actually it's taking its time to get the site up.
I could spend hours just watching these videos, and by the end of it, you want to purchase 3 or 4.
Oh my word, look at that. It's a fucking pool room.
Yeah.
With 3 pool tables. No, actually, no. Screw that. They're snooker tables.
Yeah, they're snooker tables, mate. That's not bad, is it?
Look at the dining area. Man, that's like... My kitchen would fit in a small corner in that area.
That snooker room, that is bigger than my house.
Oh, wow. Have you seen the seating area as well? The living room in there?
Yeah. Oh, man. Thanks for that. I'm going to be looking at that all day. Oh, it says there's a military tab. Military series underground bunkers. Oh, dear.
There is?
Yes. Right, go up to the top of in the menu at the top. There's a military tab.
The menu at the top. Is that the menu? Oh, there it is. Right. Okay. Oh, military. There we go. Let's have a quick butchers at this.
There's above ground solutions, mobile checkpoints. Oh, man.
Have you seen the plan for that bunker?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's bigger than my local hall. That's bigger than the school up the road.
Oh, my God.
But I suppose if we club together... They got mobile observation towers. Dude, scroll down. You got to see them.
Custom turret upgrade. Holy shit.
Another addition to our military series is the mobile observation tower. The mobile tower design brings much needed flexibility to the ever-changing military strategy.
They're like cherry pickers, but with people with guns on them.
Spotlights.
Fucking hellfire. I'll tell you what, in all those times when I was a stock taker for Boots, going in their warehouses, I never saw anything like that.
I so want one. When it's time to move long distances, the tower lowers quickly. Lights detach and can be locked beneath the retractable canopy. The mobile tower can now easily be loaded onto a trailer and relocated to the next location. Shit a brick, I want one right now. Oh, they do safe rooms as well. Panic rooms as well. Oh, man.
That is an amazing site. It really is.
Okay, how do I put one of these mobile observation towers on Amazon?
You can't. I don't think they said. Well, mind you, give it a go. Type in mobile observation tower.
I love, right? Okay, this the one above it. It says a custom turret upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah.
To that. No, it's just to the above ground solutions. The mobile checkpoint. It's got a little barrier. I love the little barrier. I want to be the man on the barrier that lifts it up and, okay, papers, please. Papers. And then you check their papers and then and then you lift their little barrier as if they're going to stop.
Okay, now that's going on the Christmas list, isn't it? I'm going to buy you just a little barrier so you can play with that.
Yeah, man. I want a driveway now just to put a barrier up on it.
I'll get you one of those camouflage suits as well, you know, with like the little cap and everything. You can make it look like you're You're at checkpoint, whatever. Checkpoint Elton. There we go.
Oh, brilliant. That'd be so cool. Okay, you was on to tools on the Amazon list, on your Amazon list, weren't you?
Yes, I've got more tools.
Okay,
actually,
cool.
I've got more tools now. Going back to being the point of being compact and to be multifunctional. Okay, because that's what you want. You want a small device that does about 10 things in one. Keeps it all nice and neat. Again, I have just the thing for the paltry sum of £6.19.
Oh, well done.
Right, you can get the relay-free 10-in-1 outdoor equipment compass camping fire starter ruler gear survival tool. Okay, let me put the link up for this thing. It's got stuff on it.
Right? I love this because I feel that you've gone the budget way and I've just gone the crazy money no object way. Because
I'm sort of like lemonade budget, not champagne budget. That's what I've gone for. I've gone for cheap and cheerful. So this is what the everyman can afford. There you go. Have a look at that.
Okay.
It is Diddy by the looks of it. I think it's got a radio on it as well by the looks of it.
Oh man, that is cool.
Isn't it?
Right,
so it's got
what
10
have
functions.
we got?
So it's got it acts as a thermometer, a hydrometer, a mirror, a compass, a level, a magnifying glass, a ruler, an LED light, a whistle, and a Flint's fire starter as well. It's got flashlight, compass, thermometer, whistle. Oh, it's just describing the same thing again.
That is so cool. It's like an old Motorola flip phone.
Indeed. Now, say if you want to start your fire, right? Okay, now we know you've got the fire starting kit there.
Yep.
Okay, but what if you're a little bit luckier and you got a better thing to light fires with? And I just so happen to have that here as well. So if we go back into my wish list.
Okay.
La 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 la. Now, of course, during the apocalypse, the early days, there's going to be all kinds of high winds. Okay, so trying to light a match may be a bit hard, So this is why you want the military black turbo flame. Let me just get this. This is, again, for the paltry sum of £10.45.
And this is a lighter, right?
This is a lighter, but it's more like a blowtorch. Okay, and it fits within the palm of your hand. These things are tiny.
Okay.
Let me just get the link for that one.
If it's the type I'm thinking of, I may have one behind me right now.
You might very well have. I did buy one for my wife one year for Christmas, and these things are really good. They're windproof, so they don't blow out. So
Gotcha.
Have a go at that. Have a quick look at that.
Oh.
And if you look closely as well, it's got a locking mechanism on it as well, so it doesn't go off in your pocket.
It looks like a tiny grenade.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Well, I haven't got one like that, but I kind of want to take up smoking now.
No, you just buy it and melt stuff. That's what you do. Set fire to things. Not that I'm actually encouraging arson or anything like this.
Oh, God, no. Why would we do that?
Exactly, but like melt an egg box or something with it, just.
So what's the blue thing sticking out the top?
That's the flame.
That's the actual flame itself, yeah?
That's the actual flame, yeah. So that's just their representation of it. So.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, that's cool. I like that.
Isn't it just?
Yeah. Nice find. Right, okay. You're going to cost me so much, even though there's no apocalypse coming. I'm putting on wish lists. Right, hang on. Let me just check. We've got 5 minutes until we run out of time on Mixler at the moment. So
Okay. So another thing. Imagine you get hurt. Imagine you get, say, like shot in the leg, or you receive a nasty gash, you fall against something, a spiky object or whatever, goes through your leg, causes you to bleed, or through the arm or anything like this.
Yep.
How are you going to stop the bleeding? How are you going to stop the bleeding long enough for you to get back to your base to get yourself sorted out?
I personally would follow the Rambo from Rambo 3 way of putting some gunpowder into my wound and then lighting it.
Well, you could do that, or you could take the less painful route and use this, the combat tourniquet, which will cost you £19.90, and it is on Prime, so if you are bleeding to death, you can actually get it delivered to you within 2 hours. There you go.
Oh, I love the way that the pictures, they've got a policeman with one on, because, policemen get shot all the time.
Yeah, there you go. And that's a pretty nasty wound he's got there as well.
That's
so there we
excellent.
Go. That is, isn't it? So you'd have one of those just as a backup.
You could actually order this and then phone an ambulance and see what one arrives first. Have a little race.
Yeah. You could do.
That's sweet, man. I like that. I don't know why I'm putting tourniquet onto one of my wish lists, but do you know what? You never know. You never know.
Okay, I've got one more thing. One more cool little thing.
Go on
here. Okay. For the sum of £5.99, right? £5.99. Just remember that for this piece of kit, right? You can buy the H&S Army Military Folding Spade, Shovel and Pickaxe device. There we go. Let me just put that in there for you. So it's a spade and pickaxe.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it folds away, and it's £5.99.
The chat room is dropping quite a lot of.
How are you not going to?
Oh, sorry. I think we're losing you, mate.
Hold on there. Yep, you're losing me again.
Yeah.
There you go. Back again. I'm back in the room.
The chat room is dropping a couple of links down there as well, and the Profanabard has dropped. What was he dropped? Where is it?
That's the device.
Well,
there we go. Yes, for bleeding, he's I think they're crystals or something, granules.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Have a quick look at those. There you go. Also on Prime. So, it could qualify for a 2-hour delivery.
I love that everything that you've chosen has a little compass built into it. You're never going to need a compass again.
You're always going to know where you are.
Yeah.
So there we go. But, I mean, look at this little thing here. It's just great.
Have a look at what Doreen has put up in the chat room.
Okay, let's have a look. See what Doreen's put up there. Right.
It's a stainless steel multifunction pocket tool opener keychain survival tool. It's got everything on it, and it's tiny.
Look at that. That's nice and simple.
That is brilliant.
I've got something very similar in my wallet for work as well. It's a credit card tool, and it's got things like blades on it and this, that, and the other.
Yeah. That's
little
cool.
Screwdrivers.
Right, yeah. I might be tempted to buy a couple of them this year. And it's 50p! It's 50p!
50p. See, the apocalypse on a budget.
Well done.
There you are.
Well done. If you ever meet my family, ask them what I got them for Christmas. It'll probably be one of these. Okay, right. We're running out of time on this session. Are you all right to come back for another session?
I certainly am, yes.
Yeah? Okay, right, cool. Well, what we'll do at the moment, people listening on the podcast, we'll be back in a few seconds. People in the chat room listening now, thank you very much for joining us. We are going to disappear for around 15 minutes, and then we'll be back to do our last session on this, and I've got plenty of other things in my wish list. I'm sure Darren's got plenty of things left to show us in his wish list as well. And then we'll wrap it up. So please join us very, very soon. We'll be back in around about 15 minutes.
Indeed.
So welcome back, everyone. welcome back in the chat room. Welcome back to the people listening on the podcast and wherever you're listening to it. Thank you very much for joining us again. We're halfway through our Amazon wish lists for what would happen in an apocalypse, and wonder if they'd actually deliver to us in the middle of.
I think they would. I think they would. It would get her eventually.
Yeah, they do. Even though they are bent and battered and broken sometimes. Not all the time, because you can always return it. But...
Although, knowing our luck, we'd go outside the bunker and then we'd find a little sort of like piece of cardboard, sort of like, blue tack to the front of the bunker door. We tried knocking, but you didn't answer, so we've left it with a neighbour. Or we've taken it back to the depot and you've got to go and get it, and the depot's in Glasgow or something like this.
Yeah,
something ridiculous.
The bastards have done that to me. They've taken it back to the depot. I've gone down to the depot. No, we sent it back because they asked for it back. You what? No, I'm here. Where's my parcel? No, that they asked for it back because it couldn't be delivered. They asked for it back, so we sent it back. You fucking what?
I love that. And the only delivery times they have is during the week, during the hours that you're working. And they don't do Saturdays or Sundays.
Oh, God, no.
Because that would be far too sensible.
Anyway, let's stop moaning about delivery people, because I know we've got a couple that listen to the show.
Yep.
Right. I'm putting one of my tools into the chat room at the moment. Now, you've gone for the nice, cheap and cheerful stuff. Doreen put the cheapest thing that we've seen so far at 50p.
Yeah.
I'm putting a spanner, and that's all it is. It's a spanner.
It's a spanner.
But what a spanner. For all your spanner needs. This is the KS Tool. It's a titanium adjustable spanner and works up to 30 millimeters. It's temporarily out of stock at the moment, but it's titanium, so that means it's going to be, that's light, isn't it? Yeah, light, and strong.
Yeah.
The price.
Yeah, you can't shoot it.
No.
Bullets just bounce off it.
Yeah, just keep it in your top pocket and the bullets will ricochet off of it all day long. The price, though, for some reason, is £703 at the moment.
Maybe it's because it's made out of titanium, which is like the hardest metal on the face of the planet, I think.
Yeah. You save £534 because the retail price should be £1,238.06.
Just for a titanium spanner?
For a spanner. Now, I'm pretty sure you can just go down to Halfords and pick.
I'm sure I've seen plenty of that sort of similar there in Maplin's.
Yep.
Around the corner from my work. They're like, 2 for £5.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I've got to put this up there as well. Okay. Right. You said about tents, that awesome little tent that you had that was tin foiled. Right.
That's right. Yep.
I'd imagine as we walk around, we've picked up a stray little dog. And so you can get a tent, a foldable anti-ultraviolet pets pop-up tent for the camp or courtyard. And it is a tent for a little dog.
Right, hold on. Is this the new link you've just put in there?
Yeah, the new link.
Look at this. Oh my good Lord.
So now your dog has a little tent in which he or she can sit in.
Blimey. It's a tiny tent.
It's a tiny tent with a tiny dog in it.
It is.
Now, we all know that this type of dog will probably be wiped out within a couple of weeks anyway of this sort of thing. But I just like the idea of pitching up your massive tent and then, you're sleeping there because you fart all night and I ain't having that.
Yeah, you get in there, you.
Yeah, this tent is £10.98. It is in stock at the moment, though. But I do like to look at the stuff that other people have shopped for. There are a couple of hammocks. There's a pop-up shower, portable cabin.
There you go.
There's a portable shower?
It's a portable shower.
Hang on. Right. Here we go. Right, I'm going to drop this in there as well.
Okay.
Oh, it's for tents and shower rooms and oh my word. Right, okay, hang on. Right.
Oh, Lucky Minty's just joined us.
Oh, hello Sarah. There we go. Right, it's in the chat room now.
Cool.
And that is a pop-up tent shower, portable camping beach toilet privacy tent. Wow, they're just hitting keywords into that.
Oh my God.
Oh, they have the sexy lady showing us how it actually works. Brilliant. Well done, you. And it's camouflage, so you won't be able to see it. So it's... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a stealth shower.
Is it the TARDIS? Have a look at these pictures, right? There's the third picture down is clearly photoshopped on a hill.
Yeah.
Then the second to last one is clearly photoshopped on a beach.
It's the same fucking shot.
It's just like the TARDIS moving around, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's one of the. It's in the days of Doctor Who before they discovered CG or good CG.
Oh no! Okay, second picture down, right? There's pictures on how to use it. The top left is kids playing, and it's got a child in it playing. Second is a shower with a lady not in the shower, just
she's outside it.
Outside it. The third one, bottom left, roadside bathroom.
Roadside bathroom, lovely. Why would you need a toilet? Just dig a hole in the fucking ground and stick the tent over the top of it. There you go. That's your toilet. Crouch over that.
Oh, you're on the road. No, engaged. This one's taken.
One gust of wind comes along, that blows the tent away, and there's you just sat there on your chemical loo with your copy of your fucking Evening Standard or whatever.
Like the lawyer in Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Oh, that's genius. Oh, I kind of want to buy one just for that now. That is brilliant.
You can stick that in your guard post, can't you? You know, you got a little portable shower in your guard post.
It's all the same photo. It's all the same photo.
It is all the same photo. It actually is. Everything taken there is apart from the same photograph.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. Well done. Well done who commissioned that. Oh dear. Right. Have I got anything else on my list? I'm sure I have.
I've still got a good few items on here.
Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it.
Okay. So, again, going with small, compact, and multifunctional once again. I give you the mini survival tin. Let's just get the link for that. I think you're going to want one of these as well, Elton. It's only a tenner.
Okay.
Or $9.99 if you want to be that pedantic.
It's fine. It's all going on our black card, so it's fine.
Good stuff. Let me go back to the chat room. Here we go. Paste. Boom. Have a butcher's at that.
Okay, the mini survival tin, pocket-sized tin, loaded with impressive amounts of outdoor survival essentials.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Right.
And it's no bigger than the palm of your hand either.
Oh, it's tiny as well, isn't it?
It is diddy.
It goes in your utility belt as well.
Certainly does.
And it turns a stick into a rod, a fishing rod.
Yep.
And it comes with a compass as well, another compass.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. Right, so what have we got in here then?
Okay, so it's got a list of equipment that it comes with, or things that it can actually do. So a lightweight survival kit and a compact hinged tin that is easy to carry and will go everywhere with you. Ideal kit for anyone involved in camping, hiking, bushcraft and other outdoor activities like surviving in the wasteland. For its size, let's see, the kit helps you start a fire, collect and purify water, build a shelter, signal for rescuers or find your way to safety, deal with minor wounds and even go fishing. Not that you'd want to probably eat any fish in a post-apocalyptic landscape anyway, because the water would just really fuck that up. What else has it got here?
There's a list of, it's got the tin, it's got a meter paracord, emergency light source, whistle, rod and striker, liquid filled compass, mini sewing kit, scalpel blades, ranger band, water carrier, purification tablets, alcohol swab, compressed towel. I see now, once you uncompress that towel, that ain't going back in that box. We all know that.
Yeah. You literally have to suck the air out of the package to get it to fit back in.
Yeah. And there's fishing hooks, fishing line, swivels, shots as well, safety pins, brass eye. A brass eye? Hang on. I just want to see what a brass eye. Brass eye. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Like a hook.
Yeah.
Worm and maggot lures and a glow stick so you can get your rave on as well.
You certainly can, because you need your rave in the middle of the wasteland.
That's a cool little kit. I quite like that. And it's only a tenner.
It's only a tenner. Now, coming back to the whole camping experience, or should I say getting yourself up with a little base out in the field, you're going to need to keep that fire going that you create. Right, you're going to need a source of heat. Well, you can buy these to help keep the actual fire going. Here we go.
Are these glove warmers?
No, this is what they call solid fuel tablets.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know if you experienced them before.
No, but my boy's got some glove warmers, and it's these things that you boil, and then they go hard, and then you snap them, you crack them. And then they just heat your hands up. You put them in your gloves and they just hold them there. They're just brilliant. I love them.
Oh, yeah. Doreen does actually point out that there's sewing stuff in case you have a clothing emergency.
Oh, I need to darn my socks. So what do these do then? They just burn, do they?
Yeah, they just burn. There are little holders you can buy for them as well. And you use them for things like cooking and stuff like that.
They're not fire lighters, though, are they? They're actual fuel itself.
Yeah, you can put them in the fire, and they'll keep the fire going.
Cool.
No, actually, no, you do light them. What am I talking about?
Oh, there's little trays as well. Genuine British Army hexagonal solid fuel stove cooker.
There you go.
Man, this is genius.
Isn't it just? It's all good.
Right, okay. Here's a review. He's only given it, he or she has only given it a 3-star review. It's not square blocks as expected and shown in the picture. They are round and not suitable for the military hexagonal burners.
You did that very well.
Oh dear, brilliant. I love that people have time to write them reviews. Okay, right, I'm going to throw one at you now. Okay, so there's a lot of radiation, yeah?
Yep, there's a lot of radiation.
And we're going to need to, at some point, repopulate the Earth.
We certainly are.
We are. That means having lots of oompy bumpy. Now, if we have oompy bumpy but we're not protected, then our sperm will die or be what's genetically modified, and a bit disastrous, shall we say?
We anyway. Give birth to the X-Men. So,
but if we wear these,
then
we should be good. These are the male anti-radiation protection 100% silver fibre underwear underpants.
Very nice. Let's have a look at those.
And there's 10 in stock. These are £65.99 per pair. They're just pants.
Blimey. Yep, they certainly are.
They're just pants. Now, can you see the pictures?
I can see some of them, yep. I've got the ones down the side, yep.
Right, scroll down to the one with the black background.
Okay.
And they seem to have drawn what goes in them.
Wow. He's a big chap, isn't he? It's quite intimidating looking at that picture, though. It's just...
fucking brilliant. Oh, dear.
What the fuck?
Oh, dear. That just had me in stitches. It's shaped and everything. Please, if you can find these and then look down on the pictures, and it's pretty much just showing you what you got in your lunchbox. That is just brilliant.
I'm saying, liververse sausage.
There's no reviews, though. I'm a bit disappointed at that. But they're cool. We're going to need them. We're going to be needing them.
Yeah.
They look quite good on the outside of my suit as well.
Do they now? As you're rescuing those children from a burning building. Yeah.
Well, we might need something like that. They also do other radiation shielding fabrics. I did find... Now, I found a baby hat. Let me just drop this in the chat for you. Baby hat, but I'm sure you can stretch it to fit yourself. And this is a baby hat with radiation shielding fabric. It's 100% organic cotton.
It's got fucking ears on it.
It's got ears! But you can get it in two styles of ears. You can have the rabbit ears or mouse ears.
I don't know which is worse.
Well, I personally would go for the mouse ears because they're not as big as the rabbit ears. Just in case. Is this just for parents who are worried about microwaving everything?
I think it is. That might very well be the case.
That's the only reason why I can think this has been invented.
Yeah.
It's a tinfoil hat. That's what it is. It's genius. I love it. So our child, once we have procreated.
I'm not procreating with you. I don't know what I told you at school, Elton, but trust me, me and you ain't going to be producing any babies.
Once we've adopted.
Yep. That's better.
We can put a hat on our baby and be safe in the knowledge that they won't have radiation on their head.
Exactly. Their head will be fine.
Yeah. That's it, though. That's it.
Christ.
Okay, what else have you got on your list?
Okay, so let's go from environmental protection to actual physical protection from the enemy. Okay, so you've got your people that are out to hurt you. What do you use to hurt them back? So I've got two things on my list. If I just get my mouse working. We have the the Petron 55-pound stealth adult compound bow kit with arrows and release aid for £119.
Oh, yes, please.
So let me just get the link of that. But that's not the only thing I've got here. Boom. There you go.
Okay.
Have a look at that.
Oh.
See, very, very nice.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Now, as much as that looks cool, and, it looks a little bit on the dangerous side, to me, the second thing I've got here, just looking at it for me, makes me feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
And it may not be the way with everyone else, but it's just the image of what this could possibly do to a person if they're hit in the right area.
I've just found on the people also bought with this slingshots, and there's about 1 million slingshots, and everyone wants a slingshot.
This is what I was going to put up next.
Oh, cool.
You see, so let me show you the one that I found for the reasonable sum of $19.99.
I don't care who you are. As a kid, you always wanted a slingshot.
Yeah.
There's some awesome ones here. It's all right. It's the apocalypse. It's fine. We've got plenty of time.
There you go. Try that. It's the Tauren Professional adjustable hunting steel slingshot, straight catapult with quality rubber bands, launcher with ergonomic molded handle grip. 100% tested with arm support.
Jeez.
So there you go.
I love this sort of kit.
As I say, those things scare me.
Yeah.
Just because they're like, this is next stop is a gun.
Yeah, in some instances, because I've mucked around with these before as a kid.
Yeah.
And I think the first time I mucked around with one, it was, I had a friend who used to fish and use one. And when you first use it, you realise, hang on, this is just, I can do some serious damage with this, and I don't like this.
Well, let's take a look at this sort of thing. I mean, the projectile's got to be moving at, 100, nearly 150 miles an hour?
Yeah.
And it's a steel ball bearing. Now, you drop a steel ball bearing from a height of a foot above your head onto your head, and you see how much it hurts. Now imagine that travelling at 150 miles an hour.
Yeah, you can...
And what could it do to your head then?
These are really scary. I get why you feel that these are scary.
Yeah. There's only one other physical weapon that I've ever come across that made me somebody handed it to me and I actually put it slowly down on the ground. I was that scared of it. And it's a mace that our buddy Rob Spry had. It was a replica, but it felt weighty and the spikes on it just really, you took one look at it and it's like, I could just drop this now and just take out my leg or my foot with it.
You can do some serious damage with it.
Yep.
Accidental as well.
Yeah. Imagine turning around a bit too fast and catching someone in the chest, and the way the spikes were, yeah, it would have been deadly.
You can buy a mace on Amazon.
Can you now?
Yes.
Well, steering well clear of that, my old son.
I'm going to have to show you this. Oh, geez. Why can you buy this stuff?
I don't know.
And shoppers also shopped for garden shears, snooker balls, and a tackle box. And a rat exercise ball. Have you seen it yet?
Yes, I've seen the mace with all the bits coming off it.
That is grim.
Oh, there's other maces have come up now.
Oh, okay.
Blimey. I thought it was a pair of curling tongs. It's not. It's actually a mace with spiky bits on it.
Oh, jeez.
Shit.
Do we want to go down this route now? I know I've taken us down this route, but...
No, moving on.
Okay,
moving on.
Right, let's back out on the mace. I did find a nice rucksack that we can carry everything in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, normal rucksacks. I've got a nice rucksack for work, which was about 35 quid, and it's lasted me nearly 3 years now. And for my profession, I carry a lot of tools. It's really heavy, and it's lasted really well, but I do need a new one. But you also have this. And this is a rucksack. It's a service technician bag. It's £225, and I think it's built like a brick shithouse.
Yeah.
And it's such a cool bit of kit, but I just can't afford anything like that.
Oh, that's a very nice rucksack. It's very nice.
It's wickedly expensive, though. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's tough, and it's got a, if you pardon the expression, solid bottom.
Yes.
Not a soggy bottom.
No.
But a solid bottom.
No. Have you got one more thing that you want to share?
Let's have a look.
Steve Bob has just shared a sword that you might be interested in.
Okay, I'll have a look at that as well.
It comes with a free pirate as well.
Does it now?
the sword that he's shared is a Smithy's pirate sword. It's 50 centimeters long. I don't think it's a real one.
No. Smithy's is the fancy dress company.
It looks really good. He might be able to scare people off with it. It comes with a man.
Yeah.
With a black wig and a scar down his face and the pirate hat, etc. It's cool. Oh dear. I hope in the apocalypse it is just pirates and ninjas. That'd be amazing. Right, what you got?
A4 gas mask with NBC CBRN nuclear biological filter and chemical suit, gloves and respirator.
So it all comes in a little bag, little party bag.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. I think I'd stick with my one, but yeah, this is still cool, man. I like that.
It's a slightly cheaper version.
Yeah.
Of your one.
Yeah. Okay, right. I'm going to hit you with one more. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Right. Oh, hang on. Pie Man has put for breaking into places. What is this? Oh, lockpicks. Everyone needs a lockpick.
Oh, everybody does, yeah.
Lockpicking kit, excellent. Along with night vision goggles. I think on the zombie one we looked for night vision goggles and you could find them on Amazon.
Yeah.
Ain't it weird you can buy this sort of stuff on there though? Just to test out whether you can pick out locks, and that's an awesome little kit though. I like that.
It's good. It's good. Nice little training kit.
Yeah. Right, okay, my last one for you. We're going to need to get around, aren't we?
We certainly are.
I'm assuming the horses have all gone lame, etc. I did think of various modes of transport. I was thinking of maybe petrol lawnmowers, the ride-upon ones. But I settled for this instead.
Okay.
And this is available on Amazon right now. Oh no, it's usually dispatched within 3 to 4 days, so we'll have to book it pretty soon. It's not a quad bike. This is an assembled ZTR 250cc Roadster 4V trike, 4-speed and reverse gear included, and it's kind of a miniature quad bike. It looks like an aerial Atom. But I'm thinking, we can dodge underneath these guard posts that we had. We'd look quite cool in these actually. Roof down.
It's a go-kart, man. It's a go-kart.
It's proper Mario style, isn't it?
Where's the pedals?
But this comes at a price of 5,599 quid.
Man.
And it comes assembled, so we don't have to do anything with it.
You know what? Yeah, whatever. Okay, go for it. Stick it on the car.
Nobody's reviewed it, though, which is a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
But there we go. Are there any other... It comes in the orange that you can see there, or yellow with blue stripes. So I don't know what one you want. The yellow one is more money. What the hell?
Maybe yellow's more popular. It's the Go Faster Apocalypse stripes. That's what it is.
Okay. Shall we end it there for now?
I think we shall, yes.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for joining me for that.
Not a problem.
That was
not
superb.
a problem at all.
And it's scary what you can buy on Amazon.
It is.
It's so cool. And
it's also quite reassuring as well that you've got, if your budget is not really that up to snuff, you can still get something.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I feel like we've filled out a couple of people's stocking fillers for this year with certain bits of equipment. So,
I'm sure we've got a few survivalists in the audience.
Yeah, so if you do buy a loved one a hazmat suit or a bottle opener that you've seen on this show, drop us a line and let us know on the Facebook group, and we'll be sure to share that with everyone else. Darren, right, okay, do you want to plug anything that you do? I don't know if you do anything else. Do you do anything else?
Well, there is the Black Dog podcast, which is a geeky film podcast, in which we do review old films. We do the rose tinted spec section, which is basically are the films that you watched many years ago, are they still as good today? Do they still hold up to your older and, well, not necessarily wiser eyes, but yeah, you know, I mean, in our cases, it's never wise. But and there's also the shit covered goggles section, which is the reverse. Are the films you thought were a load of old crap, were they actually a load of old crap? Or, given a second viewing, are they actually better? So there we go. And there's various other things we do on there as well. And the best thing you can do is just tune into the podcast and have a listen.
Yep. And you can find that at blackdog.geekplanetonline.com.
That's correct.
Also all over the Facebook as well.
Indeed.
Cool. And you can find me on here at shonkylab.com. You can find me at grandprixpodcast.com, where I do a Grand Prix podcast review with Andy Plastides as well. So, and until next week, thank you very much, Darren. Thank you to everyone in the chat room that's joined us, and there's loads of links in there now. So thank you so much to everyone who's joined us for this. It's been nice, and I do like these sort of episodes. So maybe we'll do this again at some sort of time soon. So, and until next time, I suppose it leaves me to say, please leave quietly. This is a residential area that is burning down to the ground. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.